Hello everybody, I am the Linkzilla, and welcome back to Dad of War, God of Boy, and I just ended up doing that a third time. Maybe it'll become a standard at this point. Anyway, when we last left off, the last episode was very long because I started doing some side quests that I didn't even know existed until now, to basically kind of get a better feel of what is going on in this world of Midgard. And that episode went on for so long that I'm still basically behind where I expected to be. But, well, honestly, I think that I'm just enjoying myself a little bit too much exploring all there is to explore and realizing that what I'll basically have to do, I'll have to come back to these places and explore more. Like, for example, I thought that I could basically get over into that area just by taking the boat, but as it turns out, this entire area is blocked by an...
I see some loot up there.
Loot up where? This entire area is blocked by an impassable wall of rocks. I'm gonna have to get Jormungandr to displace more of the water so that we can actually get to that point. Anyways, I'm gonna try and catch up to where we were, to basically, like, freeing Fafnir, but there is one last thing that I definitely gotta do before I talk to Jormungandr, because I'm probably not gonna get the opportunity to go back and do it, so... Although I kind of do want to go back and explore that one shore. You know what? I'm going to record myself doing that first, and then I'm going to go back to the temple. Because I'm pretty sure that I'll have completed my entire circumnavigation of this entire lake by doing that, except for that one portion that Jormungandr's fat ass is blocking. Hey! Hey, snake! Yo, white snake, move your ass! Have you guys ever told a snake to move its ass? Considering how fast some snakes can move, I imagine that if you're telling a snake to move its ass, I think that maybe you're the asshole. But I mean, look at that big bastard. He's bigger and whiter than me. Surprised that we can't see a bit of him from this angle. Wonder what this place will look like when the waters recede. Let's go, boy. Hey, Brock.
Hey, Brock. You found something interesting.
Did you now? Well, color me interested.
What did we find? I don't remember.
Tyr would have been pleased as peaches knowing these offerings were being turned to armor.
Did you know him? What was he like?
Never you mind, boy. Tyr's dead. Best not to dig up the past.
The dwarf speaks wisely. For
The
once.
Tyr offering that we got from the Vengeful Spirit. Labor complete. Justice.
I need that alchemist for something I'm stewing up for you. If you're smart, you'll find him.
Here's what I don't get. Brock is ultimately friendly, but it's clear that Kratos wants nothing to do with him. Maybe you might say that Brock is just being altruistic for the sake of maybe Atreus there, but why is he basically making stuff for Kratos? I bet it's the Leviathan axe. I think it's because they made it for Faye. They feel a lot of attachment, maybe a bit of responsibility for the people that Faye cared about. And now that it's gone into Kratos' hands and he's protecting her son, well, I guess you guys can follow that train of thought wherever you like.
All right, what'd you bring?
What'd you break? Okay, I need to craft Tyr's armor, but I clearly don't have enough of the materials.
Next time, I guess.
Where do I see my materials? Resources. The offering of Tyr, 1. Yeah, but how many do I need? I've got 2 Ancient's Hearts. Leave tomorrow for when it comes, as the hobbits would say. Let's go, boy. I'm still kind of hung up on the idea that I'm not 100% digging the fact that Atreus is Kratos' biological son. I know that the kid has to be a god, but couldn't he have got that from his mother or his real father? I'm sorry, I can't see it. Mainly because the kid looks nothing like Kratos. I mean, it would be one thing if the kid inherited his hawk face, you know, that hook nose, that chin, and especially that brow, but it looks like this kid's getting 100% from his mom. But I'm not just doing this on looks alone. I really think that it kind of goes against Kratos' story and kind of mucks a bit with his development. And I really wanted to see Kratos in the kind of role where he's not the kid's father, but he takes on a fatherly role with him. Because I love those kind of stories. Because he realizes that the kid needs him, and he has to basically prepare him to face this world, since otherwise he's going to be all alone. So, why not? And plus, Kratos knows deep down what the kid is, and what he could potentially become if someone doesn't steer him on the right path. So, I know that basically, like, a lot of people probably don't agree with me, but that's just how I see it. I know that Kratos forgave himself and moved on, but it just seems a bit odd that even after all these years, after what happened to Calliope and Lysandra, and the decades that he spent punishing himself for it, it just feels odd that he could just let that go.
Do you hear that?
Yes.
Another one down!
Light him up, boy! Don't catch cold.
This one! Father! I think I'm getting better at this.
We're a team, boy. That sounded like a roar, but we killed all the Draugr. There's something out here. Everywhere I go, I run into goddamn dragons. And look up there. There's that battle encounter that I saw earlier, and or is that? No, that was a completely different location, and oh, a survivor. Where's the rebel base? Talk. We have ways of making you talk. Hurry up! Can you make that, boy? Come on, show me. Hey, way to go! The reason why I'm saying this is because it would give Kratos an excuse to be as emotionally distant as he is with the kid, and basically kind of, like, give off the air that he doesn't like him. But that's how these stories go. It's all about a breaking down process.
Hey, that could be valuable.
New artifact set, the Horns of Ragnarok. I've seen horns used by warriors for hunting parties, or to signal others, but these horns look fancier than most. They must have belonged to someone important here at Ragnarok. I bet each of them would fetch a pretty Nice piece of hack silver. I don't like the fact that these things are only collectible just to sell. I mean, couldn't basically, like, we get some kind of magic spell from collecting all of them? Some kind of perk or bonus? This is another reason why I'm saying that this just isn't a God of War game, because when I play God of War, I think of something entirely different. This isn't fitting that description. I'm ignoring you! I'm ignoring you. I mean, I started this episode with the intent of basically fighting and or freeing a dragon. But that was because I was hoping that the dragon would get me a whetstone. I came all the way out here just because I wanted to fight those Draugr. I didn't expect that I would run into a friggin' dragon. Though, probably should have saw it coming with all the hints, and the only way to get down is with that chain, so there's no way to get up from here. I bet this entire area is going to cause us to circle back around, and the thing about it is, I don't know if I'll be able to come back here when the damn snake moves his fat ass. That snake has grown slow, fat, in its doubtage. Slug. What do I do? You see, guys, this is why I don't really do open world games all that much, because I know this game has a linear story, and it was directing me to go certain places. Right now it's directing me to go to a certain place, but the absolute...
Father, look up there.
The absolute freedom that this game is giving me, that you can basically go anywhere that's available and do all this stuff.
I see something up there.
I see something up there too, boy. What are you looking at?
Up there. See it?
No.
Look up there. Look up there.
I thought I saw something glowing. It was just the moss moving in front of that piece of rock. That's probably the way in. Don't distract me, kid. Right now I'm thinking. Silver. Nope, don't go that way. We don't want to interact with it. Because once we interact with it, that's when we get involved. And when we have to get involved, Daddy gets a bit cranky. Where'd it go?
Tell me when.
Don't step on it, boy. Pick up that healing stone.
We must be getting stronger. Those guys were easy.
Spit Highly poisonous, even on the ground. Throwing the axe with R2 will freeze them, keep them from burrowing underground.
It is a dragon. Is this one chained up too? I see something over there.
Kid, remind me to beat you when this is all over. Okay, so if I know how games work, you're supposed to be drawn that direction. But maybe when we go there, we won't have the means to actually break his chains, meaning that we'll have to come all the way back here and find the means to do it. Although, I'm not seeing how a path can be worked into that terrain unless it goes through the mountain. So, I'm going to second guess myself and go with my second instincts. Boy.
Look here.
Yes, sir. This is good to know.
What does it say? You know, I feel kind of bad for Atreus. Kratos is like... I know that Kratos basically isn't the best father, but reading the kid's journal? 6 wolves. 2 men, lo do they call me. 13 Draugr. 9 men, lo do they call me. 3 Tatzelworms. 6 men, lo do they call me. 1 troll. 1 and 40 men, lo do they call me. 1 dragon. 9 and 90 men. 99 men. Lo do they call me. Sounds like these people weren't very good at hunting. Maybe they should have just stuck with deer and boar. The cost of the hunt. Whoever the guy is that wrote this, he probably was this really experienced hunter. When the 6 wolves came, 2 men went out to hunt them, and they were lost. So they called him to come in and finish the hunt. 13 Draugr, 9 men, the same. The worms, 6 men, they called him. 1 troll, 41 men lost to 1 troll, and they called this guy. 1 dragon, nearly 100 men lost. 99 men. I guess he was lucky 100. I knew I shouldn't have gone for that sarcophagus. Damn boy. Now, is there anything that I can freeze? Well, honestly, if I could, I'd just wedge the axe into the mechanism to keep the chain from moving. Buy him at least a few seconds. Ah, there it is! Aha! Sneaky little bastard. Hiding in the dark. Too bad I can see in the dark. Did that open the door permanently, boy? I guess it did. That's my boy. Is this just a rage stone? Doesn't look like it's changing. Alright, boy, climb aboard. Maybe my first instinct is going to be right after all. If I have to climb down this, just to go... It's another one of these encounters. That reminds me, I gotta find that other one that I found before and do that one too. Wonder if I can keep that in this episode, and... Oh my god, it actually is gonna take us that way. Alright, let's do the fight first, and then we'll do the dragon. Boy, no offense, but I honestly don't think that... Yeah, the stag isn't doing it for us, so we're going back to the wolves. Are we on level 3? Yep. Brace yourself, boy. What the? Dust of Realms, legendary. A formless substance found inside realm tiers used to enhance unique properties of various talismans. So these things are realm tiers? I was in Anfelheim when I caused that battle encounter last time, so I guess we're not fighting. Well, I feel sheepish. Kratos, you can just let go and survive that fall. Who am I kidding? Maybe there's some that Kratos is seeing that I can't. Like, maybe this terrain is too rough. If Kratos were to let go, he'd hurt himself somehow. Alright, boy, let's go talk to your dragon friend, since it means that much to you. My dad takes the same condescending tone with me sometimes. Boy, don't go getting too close.
Over there.
He's, not exactly hard to miss, boy. Is there anything over...
Watch out for the dragon breath.
I am aware of it, boy.
Do all dragons just spit lightning in this world? Hi!
Atreus, to me.
I'm here!
One less dragon to worry about.
Boy, get back!
Be ready.
What the hell? What hit me?
A chained dragon? My mother used to tell me stories. Can we help him?
This dragon is dangerous.
I guess so. But it sounds so sad. How'd I do?
Adequate.
There's no guarantee that the dragon will show gratitude.
Got it!
The Eyes of Odin, that was a raven. Didn't even realize that. I thought it was just a green glowing Draugr. So this is the dragon that was chained up by the indestructible chain of the king. please be what I think it is. You see? I told you that this was going to be the best one. What is this? Alright, boy, let's go read. Because I have a feeling that destroying that was what I was supposed to do. Yep. We have to find 3 of these things to set him free. Alright, boy. You want him free? We'll free him. So the last time I unleashed large and powerful things, thinking that they'd be grateful for it.
There were 3 rooms on the pedestal.
We gotta find the other 2 and free them.
It does not concern us.
I know, but my mother would want it. It just seems right.
Guard your emotions, boy. Your enemies will not hesitate to use them against you.
Yes, sir.
Dang it, I thought I could outrun lightning. Man, I just can't commit to anything, can I? I am running back and forth all over this, mainly because I'm hoping that this obnoxious music will stop. I mean, don't get me wrong, it sounds epic, but I kind of like the dialogue a bit more. Where is he? Is that seriously all there was to hear? I am making all the wrong decisions while playing this game. Mainly because I'm anticipating that this game... I'm trying to basically outsmart this game, but I'm the one that ends up being outsmarted. Or I'm expecting this game to outsmart me, therefore I'm overthinking it, and actually giving the game a little bit too much credit. Alright, let's go help your new friend. Where the heck someone come from? What do I care? What do I care? Who am I, the IRS? I bet that the IRS is... I bet that Kratos would be one of those guys that refuses to take on the IRS. Like the Joker. I have a feeling that Kratos pays his taxes. Mimir, don't you know anything about this worm? Where are you, boy?
This must have been a small settlement.
There's another one. Do yourself a favor and stay down. I'm pretty sure I got him in the ass.
Destroy the other ones.
If it was your mother's wish.
Yeah.
You are too eager, boy. It may attack us, and we will be forced to kill it. We will see.
I have a feeling that the game is setting us up for that, because it's basically a harsh lesson to learn, but it's basically like,
I think I'm getting the hang of it.
in this world that Kratos lives in, at least Midgard now, well, altruism doesn't exactly exist. There are guys praying out there, but I don't see the third altar. Look, Breton, can you stop spitting lightning all over the place, please? Great. They come indoors now. Huh. There's 3 ravens here, and I've already got 2 of them. Yeah, because one was by Thor's statue. I've already got 4 out of 6 of these horns? Awesome. I've already found one of the targets, too. Although, quite frankly, if it's going to keep spitting lightning at us all day, that's going to irritate the crap out of me, so we either free it or we kill it at this point.
Yes, this actually was a pretty big settlement.
No longer.
Very nice. Nice work, boy.
Atreus, here!
Well, this is our quick way back. Like I said, I just wish that we didn't have to start climbing down. No, just better save this if the situation gets dire again. I gotta admit, these horns are pretty epic. Where's that damn third totem?
Watch out!
It's the simple things in life you treasure. This episode is definitely going to go on for a whole lot longer than I thought that it would. Oh my god, the music is stopping. Thank you. These are just the ones that are seals that can be broken instead of having to be hit one after the other. I'm guessing that that was the third one. Over there was the first one. Now I just gotta find the second one. Nah, the music didn't quiet down. The vocalist just got tired of singing. I see you. Is there anything around here before I leap? Stretching yourself? Didn't realize that he was dead. Hold him. Did I get him?
Done.
Over here, boy. Wait, first let's open up the way. See? Now we can jump back and forth if we want. I wonder what this place looked like when Jormungandr was still sleeping. Was it entirely underwater? Was the dragon underwater? I mean, the way it is easy to solve. I'm guessing that that one's actually upside down, but we'll deal with that when we deal with it. First, let's do some reading. You know, based on the text of the Dwarf King, they said that that dragon was literally burning everything in its path. And don't get me wrong, I believe that, but based on it, I think that we're not supposed to trust the account of the dwarves. What's this? Leptir alloy. Legendary, lightning-infused metal used by the kin of Thor. Upgrade. Used to upgrade pommels with shock damage effects. Found in treasure map caches. Wait a second, that reminds me. Oh, something else. Sigil of the Axe, a rare enchantment. Treasure map complete, Hunter's Kingdom. That was a treasure map? Huh. I guess finding the treasure maps reveals the treasure's location. Okay. What did I... Grip of Tanagost. It has a chance of a lightning strike, but it's a very low perk.
Boy,
Sir. This is good to know.
That makes 3. Oh, damn it, I missed the other journal entry. Treasure maps. The Hunter's Kingdom. Mulxunir, ruler of man and beast. I came to his kingdom to learn if he had obtained the ingredients to forge the armor of the legendary... to forge the armor of legend. Oh. All I found was death and sorrow. I leave this offering in memory of those who suffered in the Dwarf King's quest for glory. Yep, you see? And holy crap, I got 6,000 hack silver out of that too, and I didn't even notice it. Could have basically done with some XP though. Labor's lore. Where's the lore? I think this is it. Nothing remains of Vihelgard except the ruins of Mosknir's trilogy. What? Cruelty. Sorry, don't know where trilogy came from. The once fertile soil is barren, soaked with the blood of both hunters and the hunted. It was the noble Dwarf King himself who demanded the bloodshed. He who conscripted the gentle farmers of these lands into an army of ill-equipped hunters. He whose thirst for savage beasts produced a legion of widows. The castle still stands for those foolish enough to scavenge, wherein dwells the deadliest of his quarry. Let caution guide you. Yikes. Doesn't sound like a very nice place. Father will probably want to visit anyway to look for useful resources. He's gotten a little predictable, but I'm still having fun seeing new places with him. That's the saddest part about this, is because Atreus isn't complaining about shit that they're doing, despite the danger or everything. He's doing this because he's enjoying spending time with Kratos and wants to spend time with him. Sad. In the Latin alphabet, Jehovah begins with an I. First 2 locks down. Huh, it wasn't upside down. I'm disappointed. Hey, game... That didn't work. was upside down. This one was upside down. So, they were upside down. Game? Hello? Oh, don't tell me I've got them reversed somehow. How could that be? What the?
What do they say, boy?
True. It means to believe or to have faith in.
Okay.
So they still have faith in their king? Even after he got so many of them killed?
It is a command to have faith despite his failures.
Okay, so I was originally right. That one was upside down, but this one was right side up. Jeez, man. You see? I'm telling you, this is the best rune attack. Although I probably should have just used that. Drop it on them. Probably would have been fun. A wardrobe. Here, boy.
Another one here.
It's Scotty. Mother liked her. A great huntress.
That's right. Queen of the Hunt, they called her.
That's her father. And all the animals she hunted.
He taught her well.
In the last battle. Her father again. Both of them.
Dead.
In the snow.
And they're still there. It's quite a story.
Scotty, legendary giant huntress, one of Mother's favorites. She could hunt birds, boars, deer, anything. Her father taught her how. But what happened to him? But how did I get here? Finally, the music has stopped. Okay, boy, use your instincts. Left or right? You chose poorly. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. The animation of Kratos getting his shield out is really friggin' slow.
They're stunned! More of those. Good.
I only need to find one more and I'll have the set. That couldn't have healed me all the way. Hack silver. Hack silver. SpongeBob, I think we might have to cut this into 2 episodes. That's going to lead into the other hallway, isn't it? A lever. Boy, I love you. The fact that the music has quieted down is making me think that maybe I went too far. Maybe I shouldn't be here. Get out of the way. That's more like it.
Left side, brother!
Look at this place. Well, yeah. But if a dwarf built it, they must have been impressive back when he ruled.
Why would it be impressive? Because he's a dwarf? Judge him by his size, do you? That leads back outside, but I'm not sure if I want to go outside just yet, and I'm not going to cut that down until I can be sure that I can walk in that water. Or maybe drain the water. A little bit left after Jormungandr started moving.
They were pretty weak.
When you get to my point in life, boy.
I think we have a complete set of those now.
666. No, I don't care about the worms. I care about the loot. It's not letting me open it up. Bestiary. Favors. Everybody needs favors. Lost and found. Bottoms up. Alright, abandoned ship. Abandoned ship. The faces of evil. Spoils of war. Still missing one. I guess the other 51 XP came from killing those worms. Look out, boy. Silver. Far over the misty mountains cold, dungeons deep and caverns old.
Boy,
Yes, sir. Okay, here we go. The Dwarf King made his subjects hunt dragons and other monsters for him? Some king, huh?
Yep. The hunt for death. We baited the beast with a stuck fawn. Her cries echoed on the morning breeze. It did not take long for death's hammer to approach. The smell of burnt grass, the bleating of the dying fawn, the fear of imminent death. Many could not hold their breakfast. When it stepped into the clearing, our attack was swift. The vanguard died instantly, burned to ash. No time to react. The hunt continued, and as we led the enraged troll to the Lake of Nine. As we led the enraged troll to the There we subdued it, but not before losing 30 men. Upon our return, King Motsognir proclaimed a week of celebration. The festivities were sparsely attended, though not for lack of pride in the victory. The population of Vithugard had just been reduced by a quarter. I fear this sad irony was lost on the dwarf. Berthold? Yeah, we can totally trust what Berthold says. Yeah, it's not like he's gonna bring down any walls or anything. It's not like Berthold isn't a colossal douchebag. A tasty one at that. Maybe Berthold was just trying to let off some steam. But this story is pretty messed up. I mean, for the one thing, I thought they were hunting a dragon. But turns out they were hunting a troll. Who said that you could explode? Who gave you permission to explode? Silver. Old serpent scale. Something tells me that the final seal for the dragon isn't going to be here. That I must have missed it somewhere outside. Knock knock. Turn down service. Oh, great.
Father? You may want to see this. Looks like that lever over there will free him.
He will attack.
I know, but it feels wrong to keep something caged like this.
Your emotions again, boy.
You can't hear their thoughts. I can.
Ignore them and ready yourself.
Ignore them.
Okay.
And ready yourself. So that's the enraged troll. I like that Kratos basically isn't saying that we're not going to free him. He's like, keep your emotions in check and get ready, because this is going to be a fight. But I think that at this point, Kratos kind of wants it. Kratos has become a very practical and pragmatic man, but I honestly think that some sense of combat does in fact keep him alive, or gives him a thrill every now and then. I'll save this for when I need it. Because against this guy, I have a feeling that I'm going to have to chill him out. Is that the dragon? I think I heard the dragon. All the way in here? Let me guess. The troll has the key. Yeah, that's the dragon, alright. Dowdy Hamar. Chill out, Bennett. Get back, boy. Release the dogs. Hey, pick on me. Oh! I said chill out. Where is it? Don't tell me it's in the other one. You will fall! Is he gonna kill all the trolls like that?
What is the beast thinking now?
Well, nothing. But he was grateful to die in battle, instead of rotting in a cage.
Your skill is improving.
Dadi Hamar. We found Dadi Hamar trapped in a cage in Vithagard. The Dwarf King had managed to capture him somehow. Why was he in this cage? We could have just let him rot down there, but even for a troll, it felt too cruel. I like to admit that Kratos is harboring a great deal of pride when he hears that the troll was grateful to die as a warrior, and that he and Atreus were able to give him that death. A Spartan's death.
You fought well, Atreus.
Thank you, Father.
Yep, he is hiding back a whole lot of pride right now. The Horn of Heimdall. Rare talisman. Unleash a powerful attack that inflicts stun damage and knocks back nearby enemies. Also has a passive effect that reduces this talisman's cooldown on successful blocks and parries. Let's check this out. Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to use this. The Talisman of Betrayal, well, let's face it, I haven't really had much use of it. Press L1 and circle to activate. Yep, we found the keystone. What is it thinking now? So the troll had the key, and behind that door was the Ark of the Covenant. That's something that I'll have to make a video on. So, who's it going to be for? Me or the kid? Death happened here. Yep, it's for me. Leviathan's Wake, a light runic attack. Powerful axe throw that plows through enemies in its path. That does look fun, but I really want to keep with, well, the friggin' ice beam that I've got. Yeah, probably because I was supposed to get this earlier in the game. You know what? I'll use it for one fight. Just one. And then I'm going back to my ice beam. I can probably destroy those. There's a chance that I could end up on the other side. You know what? Before we climb up there, considering that this is clearly where we were supposed to go, let's head back a little bit. Why do these doors keep closing behind us? Because that way you can recover some health. Where's that side tunnel that led to the outside? Aha, here it is. You keeping up, boy? That is the third seal. Let's go, boy. The boy is following me, right? Good. Unbelievable. I was thinking that I was going to find the third seal deeper in this place. Turns out my first instinct that it would be out there was right.
Ah, fresh air feels good.
We came all the way around. Okay, now we can go back and do that fight. Yep, it's definitely been an hour. I wish I had an expert that could lead me through this game. Man, it's Friday night. I should not be this sleepy. You will be one day.
What was that?
You have potential, boy.
You have potential. I have experience. We must temper each other.
I guess now we find out if dragons can be grateful or not.
Somehow I doubt it. Alright, boy. Let's go find out if your new friend understands the concept of gratitude. Be on your guard. This thing spits lightning, so I don't think that lightning arrows are going to be of much use to us. Granted, don't know how much elven light arrows are going to be of use to us either. We did all this to free a dragon that's probably about to try and kill us anyway. Unless the dragon starts talking, in which case, Mimir, you're up. Although, we were supposed to have done this point in the game before we ever met you, so... Let's break the unbreakable chain. Boy, I'm not gonna lie, we're probably about to die here. Which is why I should probably save it. This will be a great way to finish off this episode, because we're already 1 hour in. Well, boy, destroy this mask. He looks like a friendly sort. Yeah, especially with those eyes. Free me. Where does time go? You guys remember when you were a kid and you had no concept of time, and whole minutes, hours, and days seemed to last forever? It honestly kind of made me upset when I actually learned how to tell time, because suddenly I started realizing how fast time moved. Alright.
Sir,
This is on you, kid. What's wrong?
please don't eat us. Please don't eat us.
All right, prepare yourself.
You're welcome.
A rare enchantment, Brilliant Mark of the Dragon. Sprinting for 3 seconds grants unstoppable aura, preventing interruptions by enemy attacks. Cool, I'm unstoppable. Otyr's imprisonment. The dragon's favor is complete. Huh. Well, we just freed our first dragon. This episode was a whole lot more than I bargained for, because I thought I was just going to land on that shore, beat up a few Draugr, and steal some loot. Instead, I ended up raiding an ancient dwarven kingdom and killing a troll and freeing a dragon. Mom once told me a story about Otyr. He was a dwarf who could turn into an otter, which is how he got his name, Otyr, I guess. Is this the same Otyr? How did he become a dragon? I'd ask Father, but I know he doesn't care. It's when I have so many questions like this. That's when I miss Mother the most. You see, that sounds like it's definitely from earlier in the story, because the kid basically had angst against Kratos earlier, but they sort of have worked it out since then. I miss my mom too, kid. Because one of the things that you sort of take for granted while they're alive is, and then you suddenly notice after they're gone, is that your mom is probably the only person in the world who actually wants to talk to you. Everyone else, their interactions with you are completely conditional. As in, they're only going to talk to you for so long until they get what they're after. But your mom, she 100% speaks to you from a place of unconditional love. Let's go get that chest. This first seal was there.
Atreus, follow me.
Be right there.
I guess I should be grateful that the seals are more or less just sitting out in the open, where eventually you'll spot them. I'm glad that I don't have to do any sort of magic to make them reveal themselves. I'm certain that the missing seal has to be somewhere in this Stonehenge-esque arena, because if the first one was there, and the third one is up there, then it would only make sense for it to be somewhere in here. Is that blow-up-able material? Like, Is that kind of stuff that I can blow up if I find the right barrel? Changing stone. I almost killed the boy there. Ah, so that was the second seal, not the third. So, if the third one is always close by, at least I'm assuming so. Balthazar. Well, I think the one thing that I gotta be grateful for is that Kratos can't fall off ledges in this game. Sometimes in the old days, you weren't always that lucky. I really do think that the axe should be able to freeze water flows. That'd be a cool puzzle mechanic. But you know what I like best right now? The fact that it's so damn quiet. I can't hear a friggin' dragon making a fuss because he's all chained up. Yeah, but who am I kidding? If I were chained up, I'd probably yell or holler and scream until somebody set me free too. At least long enough to distract the guards, thinking that I'm completely helpless as I pick the locks right in front of them. Lure them into a false sense of security. And then when they finally get annoyed and come in to basically shut me up by basically hitting me, that's when I reveal that I picked the locks and stab them in the eye. Of course, I have to use one of them as a human shield. Stab him in the eye, turn him around, use him as a human shield, throw his body against the second guard, causing the guard to hit his head on the wall behind him. Pocket the keys, get myself out, lock them both in, and boom. For a second there, I thought that that was a giant feather. On top of the mountain, I mean. Wait a second. It can't be. It's impossible. It's improbable. It's unlikely. It's the same symbol. Yep. Oh well. I tried. That would have been a clever way of doing it, you know. Very clever. Where is that blasted thing? Oh, that's cruel, game. I told you guys it would be somewhere down there, but... They couldn't even have it facing towards me so I could see the blue. I mean, I saw blue particles around it, but I wanted to see the rune. This one better be good. It looks red hot. Bloodline. Right, so it took me a while to find that, and now it's kind of got me irritated. So, that's all the time that we have for this video. If you liked it, please leave a comment down in the comment section below, like it and share it with your friends. If you want to keep up to date with more God of War 2018, Dad of Boy coming at you in the future, then be sure to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. And as always, I will catch you guys in the next video.
So, what happened to all the people who lived here?
Follow the clues, boy.
Right. Follow the clues. Okay, so there was an evil dwarf king, and he made all these people hunt monsters. The people put them in cages, and then I don't know.
We are missing a clue.
Back inside the castle?
No. There is nothing more for us inside. But stay alert for chained dragons, boy. Perhaps you'll uncover more about this dwarf king.
So now Kratos is making it his mission to find more chained dragons for them to free? Because now he's curious as well? I like it. It's giving the two of them something to bond over. And Kratos is teaching him. He's saying, figure it out, boy. What do we know? Follow the clues, boy. Kind of wish that you could throw it upwards. Anyways, be sure to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. And as always, I'll catch you guys in the next video. Later.